Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of watercolor painting using the Watercolor Roses stamp set. And this particular image has been gold embossed, so you can see that really nice raised gold image. And I will also be using Color Burst Tangerine as well as Color Burst Olive Green. And to give it a little extra shimmer, Cosmic Shimmer Pixie powder in a rich gold. So the first thing that I like to do is take just clear water, my watercolor brush, and flood one petal at a time. And I'm just not a very accomplished using watercolor paints, but I do have a few tricks that I'd like to show you tonight. And then I'm going to apply some of the diluted tangerine. And I've just mixed a little bit of that powder with a little water on my brush. And then I'm just going to let it bleed into the rest of the petal. And then I'm going to clean my brush. And I'm going to pick another petal. Flood that one with water as well. And let that bleed into that petal. Clean your brush. And choose another petal. Apply that water. And then let that color just bleed. Okay, so you're just going to keep repeating this process. All the way around the rose. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick steps here and do a couple at a time. I enjoy the sort of imperfection of watercolor painting. It's very forgiving, you know, and watercolor doesn't particularly mind if you go outside the lines. It's just all about getting that really vibrant color onto your image, and I can appreciate that. Okay, so that's just continuing to bleed. Okay, so now we're going to fast forward a little bit here, and now I'm going to take, once my rose is completely painted, I'm going to take a little bit of the gold, and that's the Pixie powders, and I'm just going to add those to that bleed at the tips of the petals, just very quickly. There's nothing perfect about this, okay? And then ultimately this image will look like this when we're done. So here I've used the tangerine with the gold, and then the fuchsia with gold, and then the olive green for the leaves. I did sort of a really light wash on the leaves and then went over it a couple more times to get the dark centers. And there you have it. That's just my interpretation of a watercolor image. So thanks.